What's going on? How's it going? My name is Chef D Malfi and welcome to Plant-Based Made Easy. Are you ready to roll into the weekend with me? I'm ready. I'm getting ready. Every single Thursday, I like to make snacks here on Plant-Based Made Easy, and today we're doing just that. I'm going to make spring veggie and herb rolls today. These are so darn good, and they're so darn fun to make because you get to just make anything that you want out of these spring rolls, stuffing them with any of your favorite ingredients. Today, we are eating the rainbow, friends. Will you take a look at this? We're going to stuff these veggie and herb rolls with a ton of colorful ingredients. I'm going to tell you what we're making them with today. Today, I'm going for the California avocado. I'm also going for purple cabbage. I'm also going for yellow and orange bell pepper. I also have some delicious English cucumber here, some carrots, and then some herbs. I'm doing mint and cilantro, and you can't forget that sweet hint. I'm adding some delicious mango to it today. I'm very excited. I got all the ingredients. These are super fresh. I mean, come on. They can't even be as fresh, any fresher than this, right? I'm really, really excited. And we're gonna make a cashew tahini dipping sauce to go with. Now, these are really great snacks, but I'm telling you, you can enjoy these for any meal, like a lunch or a light dinner, and you can even use this as a dinner recipe and then maybe serve something with it. But today, it's gonna be my snack because I want a great big snack, something colorful, something flavorful, and something that I know that I can maybe even prep now and enjoy throughout the weekend. So let's start with the sauce, yeah? I'm gonna make a cashew tahini dipping sauce. Really, really easy and super flavorful. I want my bowl, I want my whisk, and the first ingredient that we need is cashew butter. This is creamy, it's salted cashew butter. It's really good stuff. Now, it's more on the expensive side. I'm just gonna warn you, it's maybe gonna give you a little bit of a sticker shock when you buy it. I think one jar now is $6.99. So that's quite a lot for nut butter, but you can make your own. All you would need is raw or roasted cashews. You can blend these in a food processor. Yes, a food processor will work, or a high-speed blender until it is like a paste. That's it. So we're gonna use 1/4 cup. This is gonna be the base. 1/4 cup, and I'm gonna use a liquid measure for this. And you could do this with almond butter. You could do this with sunflower butter. It doesn't matter. But I really like the cashew butter because it's kind of neutral and it's kind of sweet, but it's there's no added sugar. So it's just kind of naturally sweet. And it has that neutral flavor that kind of goes with all of the other ingredients that we're going to use in our spring roll today. All of our veggies, all of our herbs, and all of our fruit. All right, so we've got 1/4 cup. I'm also going to use tahini because after all, it's a cashew and tahini sauce. This is tahini. If you're unfamiliar with tahini, I want you to know that it is jam-packed with protein. This is like a plant-based vegan delight. You can use tahini for anything. You can actually use it as a sauce. You can top your salads, your soups, your stews, your grilled vegetables, your tofu, your tempeh with tahini. All it is sesame seed paste. So yes, this is also a nut butter in its own right. And I'm going to use 1/8 cup. And this is jam-packed with protein, which is why I like it. Let me just read the back here. Only 2 tablespoons contains 8 grams of protein. That's a whopping amount. And the reason that this has so much protein is because it comes from a seed, sesame seeds, like all seeds, chia seed, hemp seed, flax seed. All of these have a ton of protein. The birds know. They know what's up. Follow the birds eat. All right, so we've got the tahini, we've got the cashew butter. The next thing that I want is a little maple syrup. I'm going to use maple syrup just to cut the nuttiness of everything and maybe add just a bit of sweetness, just a tablespoon or half a tablespoon. There we go. I'm also going to use a little bit of tamari. I'm going to use 1/8 teaspoon. Now, tamari is gluten-free, kind of like soy sauce, but it's made a little differently. It is gluten-free soy sauce, kind of like soy sauce like sauce. How would you even call this? It's 100% whole soy, but it's reduced sodium and it's naturally gluten-free. And it's kind of like its own thing. It's sweeter, it's darker, it's delicious. I'm going to use 1/8 a cup. That can go right in. And it's just like soy sauce in that it's liquidy. And so this is going to help thin out the nut butters that we've added. I also want a little bit of sriracha. And this stuff is really great. I got this from Trader Joe's. You can buy any sriracha that you want or any hot sauce. I'm going to use 1/2 tablespoon. There we go. And I also want juice of a lime. I'm going to use some key limes. Now, these are so cute. Look at key lime. They're the baby limes. I really, really like them. Let me grab a little paring knife here. I like them because they yield a ton of juice. And I always kind of opt in for the key lime over the regular lime if I can find it. So I'm going to put them into my citrus juicer here. I like to, like I did this yesterday, put 4 at a time. Let's do the overhead cam so you can really see this. I'll do a side by side, right? There we go. Now you can see what I'm doing. And I'm just going to juice everything right in. Try to get it in the bowl though. Try to get it in the bowl. How do you guys like my shirt? I'm wearing a Danny DeVito shirt today because I love the Dannys.
I like it.
Danny says he likes it. Danny, I love you, babe. I love you. All right. So I think that's just enough. We need like a tablespoon or so of lime juice. I like to just flip the limes in this citrus juice, or I flip it and then I go and squeeze it one more time and you'll yield just even more. If you guys want this recipe, it's in my brand spanking new cookbook, Plant-Based Made Easy, August 2020. I am super excited, you guys. We just released this cookbook this week. It is really awesome. This is the fourth of a full 30 recipes within this cookbook. Phenomenal. You guys check it out. You can actually purchase it and download it right at this link that we've dropped in. It's bit.ly/plant-based made easy. The cookbook's only $12 this week. So get it right now before the price goes back up. I'm really loving it and I'm loving kind of promoting it too. It's been really fun for me to develop these recipes. All right, the last 2 ingredients that I need for my sauce is a garlic clove and some ginger. I'm going to use ginger and garlic clove. And let me show you how I'm going to make this this garlic and ginger kind of like minced and really kind of like bits, tiny little bits. I'm going to take my garlic and I'm going to release this really important property called allicin in the garlic. How I'm going to do that is I'm going to hold my knife over the piece of garlic and I'm going to whack my palm over it. And by whacking it, we are actually activating the allicin. Now, I'm not saying allicin like a female name. I'm saying allicin like ALLICIN. This is the antiviral, antifungal, antibacterial property within garlic that makes it really, really good for us. So in order to activate it, you have to actually whack it or chop it. You have to sort of like stimulate the oil within the garlic clove to actually activate the allicin. Fun fact, right? So I'm going to take it and I'm going to also press it inside of my garlic press. I love using garlic press to do this job, especially if I'm just doing a couple pieces of garlic, as opposed to sitting there and like trying to mince it on the cutting board. It's going to go in. And then I'm going to kind of do the same with the ginger, but I'm going to use my a little baby peeler or grater, excuse me, for that. All right, so here's my ginger. Take a look. I've got like an inch piece of ginger. You can see I've left the skin on. I'm going to show you the best way to get this skin off. Now, I learned this from one of the most incredible Indian chefs in the United States called Chef Maneet Chauhan. I worked for her. You guys probably know her. She's on the Food Network now. She's all over. She's one of the judges for Chopped. She's fantastic. And she is an Indian chef just doing great things here all over the United States. And she taught me, because when I worked under her in her restaurant, she taught me how to actually prepare and prep Indian ingredients, ginger being one of the most important. And the best way to peel a ginger is with a spoon. And I'm telling you, there's no better way. You take the back of a spoon and you just peel it. I'm going to show you right over, peel the skin right off. And what ends up happening is you actually remove all that papery skin, but you don't lose any of the meat. See, I haven't lost any of the meat. This 1-inch piece is still a 1-inch piece. Don't you hate it when you try to do this with like a knife, right? You're trying to use your paring knife and go about it. And it's just, you're going to end up like taking away like half of the piece of ginger. You don't want to do that. You want to save as much as you possibly can. So now I'm going to use my chef's knife and I'm going to mince this, just mince it into small pieces. And I also really like to use the frozen minced ginger. If that is what your jam is, if you like to save some time, you'll be spending a little bit more money because it is a prepped ingredient, but it's in the freezer section at Whole Foods and Trader Joe's and Safeway and Vons and Ralph's and Albertsons. It is frozen minced ginger. It comes in little cubes, and you can just pop 1 cube out for each 1 inch of ginger that you need. It's really a time saver, so you can use that as well. It has a little bit of an additive to it. I think they use cornstarch to bind it, but just a tiny negligible amount. But just know that if you are whole food plant-based, you might want to opt in for the real deal, which is the ginger. All right, so I've minced this up. This is going to go right into my sauce. I'll bring it back so you can see. And now just really kind of like mix it all together. Make sure that it's nice and smooth. It's all the same color. We want to make sure that I don't see streaks of sriracha. I don't see streaks of tamari. I see all of the ginger and garlic. I see all of that. It's mixed in, it's unified. This looks phenomenal. You can also use a little bit of water if you want to thin it out even more. I think I might. I think I'll just add just a touch of water here. There we go. You could add more lime juice too. And any additional amount of sriracha or hot sauce that you might want if you want to just kick up this heat. This looks really, really great. All right, so this sauce is ready. Again, this is the cashew tahini dipping sauce for our rolls. And you know what? We have a very special guest that's coming into the kitchen today, and his name is Danny. Danny, will you join us, please?
Sure.
That was really loud. Sorry, you guys. Hi, Danny.
I'm the special guest who just is right over there most of the time.
This is my husband, Danny, y'all. Danny, meet my friends. Friends, meet Danny.
Hello. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Danny, are you ready to roll?
I'm ready to roll.
Let's roll some things.
Okay, let's roll.
All right, so we're going to use these cool rice papers.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm wearing my rainbow shirt.
Yeah.
For who's over here. To eat the rainbow.
It's so perfect. It's so perfect. I really wanted to wear a rainbow, but instead I wore the Danny DeVito shirt for you.
Because I'm the special guest.
Yeah, because you're the special guest.
Fun.
Look, we're going to roll these in our brown rice paper, and I really like these. I'm going to take off our split screen here so you can just see. This is brown rice paper. These are large, and these are small. You can use any size that you want. Danny, do you have a preference?
I'll probably mess up the small ones.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with the big ones.
Let's do the big ones.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to actually, I'm going to give you, go ahead and take one out. I'm going to get you prepared in the bowl right next to you.
Okay.
We each need a little hot water. Now this is going to activate the rice paper. Okay. You can't do this without a little hot water. So I have a thermos here and it has hot water in it, like warm water, I should say. And you need water. You want to keep a little thermos or some hot water near because you can continue to add water as you go. So let's do it. Take your roll, your wrap.
That's the big one.
Yep. And just get it into the water. And you can do this by kind of like turning it around the water. Obviously, it doesn't fit in the bowl all at once. Just get it wet. And it will start to soften. It takes like 90 seconds or so. You've done this before, right?
Yeah. Well, we tried this once before a little party, like a social distance.
We did it together, right? Yes.
Party, and then making them is fun, but eating them is even more fun.
Right. Yeah. I like doing this. I like doing this with people though, like setting up a rolling station, like we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Get all your ingredients prepped, like we have right in front of us.
I feel like I'm on the line.
You feel like you're on the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, D. Yeah.
I never worked in a restaurant, but I did like do a little catering once.
Oh my gosh.
A little bit.
Are you kidding me? The
Did you
time
know
you
that?
worked at an old folks home, you call that catering?
No, that's also true. I did. I did that. I like barely made it through the training of the retirement home.
That's hilarious.
No, but I did some catering. Okay, so now I put this on the.
Put this on your table
Okay.
once you have it the consistency that you want. Now you want it pretty soft, right?
It's soft.
Okay, get it soft.
Okay.
Now I'm going to start with herbs, friends. I'm going to start with a bunch of herbs. I'll start with cilantro and then mint. And you can do this with red leaf lettuce, green leaf lettuce, whatever you want. But I really try the herbs. If you're not an herb fan, you'll like it in this because the herbs and the veggies together are really great. So Danny, yours is down. Add some herbs first and then follow suit. I'm going to
I got some holes.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's all right. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
We're going to make it work.
Okay.
We're going to make it work.
Mint, cilantro. Let's happen.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen.
Make it happen.
Yeah. Okay. Veggies.
And you might want to do, well, at this point, you can kind of do anything you want, but kind of just stack them. So stack your flavors. So I do the purple cabbage, the peppers. I'm going to do the cucumber. Ooh, I'm going to do the mango. I want one piece of mango because it's very sweet. Just warning you, the mango is really sweet.
Well,
so you might want
I like it sweet.
Not do like a whole bunch.
I like it sweet. All right.
You're so sweet.
And you do carrot too. Do the carrot too.
Yeah, do the carrot too.
All right.
Here, I'm going to give you some of.
Yeah, I'll take that.
And then what we're going to do.
Oh, yours is bigger.
That's all right.
Okay.
All right. Now, once you have all the ingredients down, obviously you can see that you're going to put them down on the lower half, kind of like a burrito.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have to very carefully kind of peel the wrapper off of the cutting board. The brown rice ones get extremely sticky. So just know if you use the traditional white wrappers or the clear wrappers that are not brown rice, they're made with white rice, less sticky. All right. Wow, Danny.
I'm a pro.
Dang.
I'm a pro.
I'm like genuinely impressed. You were like just smoked me there.
Check it.
There we go.
Yeah, right.
That's beautiful.
Okay.
There's a
now
plate.
I get to eat it?
Well, make another one, huh?
Okay.
Show the people another one.
All right. Where are we putting them?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Right there.
Finished.
Can I put mine next to yours?
Yes.
Will you look at that?
They're so cute.
All right, let's see if we can do a split screen. Listen, if you guys have questions as we roll these, throw them at us. We want your questions. We want to hear from you. Any plant-based questions out there lingering? I'm going to give you another wrapper.
One more?
Let's do one more.
Okay.
Let's do one more. I'm curious if you want to talk about our plant-based journey.
Plant-based journey?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, you kind of like pulled me into this a little bit, but now I'm into it. I mean, I was a little reluctant at first, for sure.
I said that there was going to be a special guest on today. Did you not hear me say that?
Yeah. Well, no. I don't mean about today. I mean about like literally going plant-based.
Right. I did pull you into that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I was okay being like enjoying plants and enjoying meat.
Yep.
But I don't know. For me, actually, like the health concerns are less important for me. Like I didn't feel unhealthy eating some meat. I can't digest dairy products, so that was definitely the first thing for me. Right. I stopped. I like tried those little lactate pills for a long time.
Right.
I'm gonna give way too much information. You're gonna know too much about me.
All right. No,
I did that for a while. That like still didn't feel great. So then we cut out dairy like 2 years ago. And that was like
2 years ago. That's right.
Something like that. Yeah. So not eating dairy was the first step for me.
Yep.
But giving up meat and eggs, giving up eggs in particular.
That was really hard for
you. Yeah, like I love eggs.
Danny would eat like 4 eggs a day. Like 4 eggs, a full bagel, cream cheese, a cup of coffee, a green smoothie. This was Danny's like breakfast every single day.
Not cream cheese, but like fake cream cheese.
Like soy cream cheese.
Soy, yeah.
Tofuti.
I just love big breakfasts.
Yeah,
that was the thing. So yeah, but the environmental issue, that was really what, oops, I got in here. The environmental concerns is really what is motivating me to eat this way.
Yeah.
Climate change is a massive, massive issue in our world. In the next 7 years, we're going to see how big of an issue it is. And I just think it's my responsibility and all of our responsibilities to be doing as much as we can. And there's nothing, other than like not flying or not driving, which, I'm not going to fully give that up, but how we eat has a major impact because factory farming is creating an insane amount of methane gas, and it's the biggest contributor to climate change. And so for me, that's really part of a significant part of the motivation for eating this way. And also, I'm lucky because I live with an amazing chef who makes the food taste incredible. But basically, you're all chefs too, because you can have these recipes and eat this way too.
And do it yourself.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah. No, I appreciate you sharing your story.
Thank you.
It's really important to like kind of hear that we're all probably a lot of people that are watching, like everyone's on their journey. Yeah. Starting from a different place. But I think a lot of our motivations might be similar.
Yeah.
It might be from an ecological standpoint. It might be from a health standpoint. It might be because you really want to help animals and you really want to improve animal welfare. So there's a lot of different places where we can all meet in this space of eating plant-based and vegan.
I've also learned that multitasking is much more challenging for me. I can't actually talk and even just build this thing at the same time.
That's because you're a man. Because women have an easier time multitasking, right? Women, are you with me? Ladies, are you with me? Come on.
I know.
Right? It's so true for women. We can like do 10 things at once.
What is the trick to not have this stick to the cutting board, by the way?
Yeah, you could put a little coconut oil on the cutting board, but honestly, it's working fast. That's the ultimate trick.
So not telling your plant-based story while doing this.
Right, exactly.
Basically.
Yeah. Exactly.
The trick.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, this one didn't come out as well, but
why? It looks great.
Good.
No, it looks great.
You approve?
Gosh, it looks perfect.
Do you approve?
Okay, I'm gonna slice it open so that you guys can see how gorgeous these are. I'm also going to finish them with just a bit of sesame seeds. I really like the crunch. Are you okay with a little sesame seed? These are roasted sesame seeds. Remember, sesame seeds are very high in protein. So this will add just a little crunch and a little added protein. And it's pretty. Very, very pretty. So there you have it. We've got our delicious spring herb and veggie spring rolls. Yummy. These look so good.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Well done. All right, let's try it.
Okay.
Shall we?
We shall.
Here's a little sauce. I'm gonna put it on
it's
there.
not like a dip situation?
Yes, it is, babe. I'm just helping you. I'm just helping you.
I mean,
come on.
Okay.
There we go.
I get to eat this one.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to you.
Plants.
That mango.
That's interesting. You went straight mango. The mint was the flavor that jumped out to me the most, which really gives it. Oops, I dropped some.
Don't worry about it.
Which really gives it that spring summery lightness to it. I love the mint.
That's so good.
Yeah.
I wanted to share. We got a comment from Joao Guerrero. I'm so sorry that I just messed up your name, but I appreciate your comment so much.
What's up, JG?
JG. He says also the monocultures that probably produce those veg and fruits, plus the shipping from around the world. Thank you for that comment.
Yes.
So true. So true. There's so many different things that we all could be doing to help contribute to a better future, to a healthier people, to a healthier community, and to a healthier planet at large.
Yeah.
Love it.
And it tastes really great.
And this food tastes really great.
So
you guys check out the cookbook, Plant-Based Made Easy. August cookbook out right now. You will get these. You will get to make them. I hope that you make them your own. I always encourage them to make them your own. If you guys,
this is not a complicated one.
No, this is not a complicated one, but this one's fun because you can really like change the recipes. Sorry, change the filling inside and the ingredients inside to make it perfect for your family. Try it with your kids. Try it with your loved ones. This one's just kind of like naturally plant-based. It's not like trying too hard to be anything but what it just normally naturally
wouldn't really be good in these.
No, if you wanted to make these protein rich though, you could add some teriyaki tofu, organic, of course.
Oh yeah.
That would be really great. But because this is a snack, I left the tofu out and I just made them herbs and veggies. But you make them your own. Let's say hello and thank you and goodbye to everyone here. Thank you guys so much for being here. We really appreciate you. Look, there's 98 people watching. That's all because of you.
No.
Come on, that's all because of you. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Bye.